Hello friends and welcome back to the tutorial of Python for the beginners. In our last video, we have successfully installed the Python on our system, and in this video we are going to play with the numbers or the values, and the value can be any value, the integer value, float value, string value, or any value. So let's just start playing with the values. So just click on the window button and type IDLE. It will display you this IDLE Python, which is a Python shell. Just click on it and it will open a Python shell for you. So this is my Python shell which is open, and you can see it on your computer screen or your mobile screen. So you can see it is showing me this 3 greater than symbol. This means that it is asking me to enter some input so that it can generate some output accordingly. And for that output, we can check whether our command is correct or not. And for the command, I mean my Python shell is basically used to check the command, that that command is correct or not. That syntax will generate some output or it will generate some error. So the Python shell works like that. So firstly, let's start with an example. Like, I want to enter a value and I want that value to be my output value. So just let's start. So I will enter some value, like I have entered 3, and I want this value to be my output value. So what I will do, I will just type 3 and enter. See, it has generated some output also. But if you must be using some different language like C or Java or anything else, so in that case you must have first imported or included the header file. After that you have write some scanf, printf, and accordingly some different things. But here you can see we haven't done anything. We have just entered some input and it has generated the output accordingly. Similarly, I want to enter some float value like 5.0. It will generate the float value also. It will display that value in the output also. Similarly, now I want to enter some name like hello world, but this time it will generate some error. See, we can see it is showing me one error, the syntax error, because it is a string value, or we can say it's a character type value, and that value must be in the quotation values. So I am putting the quotations and now I'm typing hello world, and now press enter. See, it's showing me the output hello world. And for this, the string values we can write with the double quotations or with the single quotations like hello world, and press enter. See, it's showing me the same result for the single quotations and the double quotations. Means in Python, if you will type single quotations or double quotations, in that case you will get the same result. So this was all about the string types. And now what I want is I want to perform some calculations like the arithmetic operations. What should I do? If I would be using some different language, in that case I would have done something different things. Like firstly I would have declared some variable, put the value in it. After that I would have performed some operations accordingly. But here I do not need to do it with the variables only. I can perform it without variables also. Let's see how I can do it. Like I want to perform the addition with the 4 plus 4. So just click enter. It will show you the result over it. See, it's showing me the output 8 which is the result of 4 plus 4. I haven't declared any data type. I haven't stored these values in some variables, but still it's showing me result. So this is the benefits of the Python. Similarly, we can perform some different operations of the different data types. Like I want to perform the operation with the integer types and the float type. So I want to add 4 plus 5.6. If I would be using some different language, I would have got some error, but here I will not get it, because instead of showing me some error, it will generate the value accordingly in the preferred or the useful data type that is recommended for our output. So just click enter. See, I will get some output 9.6, which is a float type. Similarly, I can perform different operations. 4 minus 2, 4.0 minus 5, it will generate this. Similarly, 8 divided by 2, 4.0, 8 slash slash 2. This double slash is for the floor division. So let's see what it will generate. It will generate 4, which is of integer type. Similarly, I can do it with 9 floor division 2. Means what floor division does is it will generate a integer output, and it will generate the value, the previous value or the lesser value of the output. Means if my value is 4.5, which I am getting in the output, the floor division will reduce that value to 4, and it will generate the output as 4, which it is showing here. Similarly, I can do the multiplication, and one more operation is of the power. If I want to perform the square of 4, in that case what I will do, I will write 4 multiply 2. This double multiply means the power. It represents that 4 raised to the power 2. So it will generate 16. So this is my output. Similarly, if I want to perform some big calculation or some big operation, so can I do that? Yes, definitely we can do it in Python. So let's see. I will write 4 divided by 2 multiplied by 6 minus 8 plus 9 divided by 25. So this is a quite big expression that I need to solve in here. If I be using some different language, that it would have taken more of my lines writing these small things. But here I need only one line. So just click enter, and it will show you the output accordingly, because here in this case it will use the word mass method to perform the operations. So the best thing of the Python is that it will reduce the number of lines of code you have to write to perform some operation. So this was the basic calculations that you can use. Thanks for watching my video. Please do like, share and subscribe to my channel.